So guys, good morning. Okay, so great day yesterday. We nailed plays on voice chat all day, which was good. And now I was just looking at the USD Canadian, and I know we have a lot of Canadian traders, and you know, just keep an eye, man. If you have some USD dollars, just save it. If you want to convert some, you have any plans of going to the US, grab some now. In case if we do break out, it's just gonna keep on going because above 130 hold, like the only one stalling point I have is 135, right? Above 135 on USD Canadian, we will have 150. All right, which is a possibility, but this is above 135. Okay, under 135, I think the normal consolidation keeps place here, like it stays. But as soon as we go above 135, there's a good chance we can hit 150. All right, so just keep an eye on it. Okay, and then Euro USD is already breaking down. We're under parity now. We're under 99271. So we're already under here, and now this currency, if the things are weak, this is just going to keep on going. In forex, the trends are very strong when they take place because they have to do a lot with fundamentals, right? I mean, technicals, yes, but more it's all fundamentals, but the countries' policies and whatever is going around the world, right? So do keep an eye on. The longer we stay under one, it's not good. This is something that I've been covering for the last 2-3 months, and I've been telling you guys. So this is definitely not good for the market. All right, I'll go back and look at why. All right, and you guys will get an idea. And then we have USD JPY. The yen is also strong. It has to do a lot with interest rates and whatnot. And this is also something that you guys should keep an eye on in case if this breaks out and keeps going up. All right. And then we have DXY, the dollar measuring strength. It's completely strong, right? A lot of people tried calling tops on this, but this was just a strong pattern. And now I think we continue higher above 109.50. All right. Above 109, this keeps going. This is a lot to do with fundamentals. These are not technicals. I mean, technicals also work, but there is the world stuff, right? So here above 109, if we continue holding it, we go up all the way towards 120, 115. That's insane. In case if that does happen, so keep an eye on this. US 10-year rates are good. We're above 3, so as long as we continue holding both. These are monthly chart, by the way. Let me go on the weekly. So a little bull flaggy pattern here on the weekly basis, right? Let's see if we break out now above 3, and then we can even go back to 3.5. If we do end up going back to 3.5, we're here. In case if we do, okay, that's a big if. Maybe we reverse from here and come down. I have no idea. But if we do go towards 3.5, because the way inflation is, the way energy prices are around the world right now. But in case if we do end up going to 3.5, I will add some TLT long. I will add some TLT long exposure. All right, at 3.5, because I think I'll get a very attractive price on TLT, right? That will be my one long trade for bonds, just for safety as a big hedge, and this can move up nice if the rates do spike that higher. And I think on TLT maybe I'll get a pickup around these levels, and we might even break the low of the year if we end up if the rates keep going right here, right around this zone. And then we'll see what happens. And in case if we break below this zone, then obviously the next zone on TLT we will have is this, right? It's funny how I'm covering these lows, right, when everything looked so good last week. And then obviously if you reverse back up here, we got this 120, 118 zone to the top side. Okay, and DBC commodities, keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on DBC, guys. DBC FTGC, a commodities index, right? I think is gapping up today. And today, yep, this is probably gonna break out. So if commodities break out DBC, right, what happens, right? This also has to do a lot with inflation. So if we hold about 26, 27 on commodities, this will also put some pressure on TLT to come down. All right, if this goes higher. And then we have FTGC commodity index, right, which is also basing out now, and this can obviously go higher as well. And then Zoom ugly earnings. 90 had a lot of attraction yesterday on the gamma. Should have grabbed puts. I didn't even know they had earnings until 4 o'clock. But under 90, there's a big gamma. I think the longer it stays under, there's a good chance we can test the low of the year on Zoom. All right, very ugly chart. And Amazon, they were selling calls yesterday. I just went through the thing. They were selling far out calls on Amazon, which is pretty bearish. And then we have this entire gap. On Apple as well, they were selling calls on bids. All right, the December calls, November calls were being sold on Apple. Again, those are probably hedge funds selling those calls. I mean, they're the ones with that money, right? Or who can take that risk on, right, by selling calls, naked calls. So let's see, and Apple also has a gap fill near 165. We did great on Apple yesterday with the gamma levels. Let's see, my target is to take some profits on my October put, roughly this zone on my first, and then we'll see whatever flaggy pattern happens here. Do we go up or down then? That we'll see later on. SPX, we absolutely nailed this, right? And sort of looks like this type of action. I don't think this is going to take place. Obviously, we have Jackson Hole this week, right? We'll get a lot of headlines from there. But we are in this consolidation pattern right here on SPX. Basically, what I'm looking at is 4100 is a strong support, right? Under 4100, I will be very careful shorting. I'm going to be watching flows, and if it matches my theme and I like what I see, I will obviously go short. But 4100 will be a strong support. Upside, if we get 4160 plus, I will start building some potential short positions. All right, because I'm pretty sure the negative gamma that we have, we probably pull it down later on. And 4200 is a no-brainer short for me. Again, that does not mean I'm going to short. If I see more call demand, then puts are being closed, then maybe I'll go long. Who knows, right? I don't go long, but I'll wait, right? In this market for now. And Jackson Hole, a lot of volatility. Let's see what happens. And obviously, 4160, I believe, is the volatility trigger. Can somebody confirm? Let me check. The volatility trigger we have for today is 4175. 4175. So under 4175, we're in negative in regime, so it's bearish control. And 4175, you can also use as resistance. As long as we hold under 4175, negative gamma stays. And on voice chat, obviously, I'll go over live everything with you guys throughout the day as it changes, right? So now you guys get the live data, which is amazing. And we'll see. Right now, we're just in this chop, this supply and demand zone. Let's see what happens here. And that's it. So they probably just took this out from what I'm thinking, suck people in, and now they're here. Let's see what happens from here. Basically, from here, we'll get to know if we're going to go lower or up. All right. And anything is possible. And you guys must pay attention to what's going on in Europe, especially Germany, Europe. Energy prices skyrocket. It's crazy with what's happening there. So please do keep an eye on these indices and read. I've been awake since early morning, guys. Trust me, I've been reading a lot. And Europe, keep an eye on Europe, okay, with the stuff that's going on there. And let's see what happens from there. And even stocks 50 is kind of here in the supply demand zone. And let's see what happens today. Let's see what happens. I have no idea which way we go, but with the gamma, well, around 10:15, 10:30, I'll have a nice little idea where the demand is going, and then we'll try playing that side. With that, God bless. See you guys back in the chat.